a deep dive into the life of the King of Curses, Sukuna, in Jujutsu Kaisen. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic villains in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe, Raimon Sukuna, the King of Curses. This dude isn't just your typical bad guy, he's a straight-up powerhouse who strikes fear into the hearts of both regular folks and Jujutsu sorcerers alike. With his legendary strength and pure evil vibes, Sukuna plays a huge role in the story. But who is he really? And how did he become so ridiculously powerful and wicked? In this video, we're breaking down everything about the King of Curses, from his ancient origins to his massive impact on the plot. Before we kick off, just a heads up, this video contains spoilers for upcoming seasons of Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you're trying to avoid any spoilers, you might want to skip this one. But if you're ready to dive deep, stick with us till the end because we've got some seriously cool insights and juicy details to share. We're going to cover Sukuna's ancient history, his sealing, his return in the modern era with Yuji Itadori, and what drives him. So buckle up and let's dive in. Raimon Sukuna's ancient origins. Sukuna's story goes back like 1,000 years ago during Japan's Heian period. Back then, curses and jujutsu sorcery were all over the place, and the line between humans and supernatural beings was super thin. In this chaotic world, Sukuna emerged as a wild sorcerer with insane power. In battle, he was untouchable and loved chaos and destruction. This deadly combo of brains and brawn made Sukuna practically unbeatable. The sealing of Sukuna. After an epic, Sukuna's fingers, each containing a piece of his soul, were a massive source of cursed energy. These fingers were highly sought after by both curses and sorcerers for different reasons. For sorcerers, capturing and safeguarding these fingers was crucial to prevent Sukuna's return. For curses, consuming these fingers meant gaining a slice of Sukuna's terrifying power. If you're loving the video so far, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And tell us in the comments, do you want the next episode to be all about the legendary Toji Fushiguro or the unstoppable Satoru Gojo? Let us know. The new era and Yuji Itadori. Fast forward to the present day, where the events of Jujutsu Kaisen are unfolding. The modern world is still crawling with curses, and Jujutsu sorcerers are locked in an endless battle against these evil entities. Enter our protagonist, Yuji Itadori, a high school student with crazy physical strength who stumbles upon one of Sukuna's cursed fingers. Not knowing what it is, Yuji and his friends accidentally attract curses to their school. To save his friends, Yuji ends up swallowing the finger and becomes the vessel for Raimon Sukuna. With that, Sukuna is resurrected, but not in his full form. He shares Yuji's body, creating a super dangerous and unique situation. Sukuna's presence in Yuji's body is a huge threat because the King of Curses can take over Yuji's body at any moment. However, thanks to Yuji's strong will and his inherent goodness, he manages to keep control of his body most of the time. But Sukuna is always lurking in the background, waiting for the perfect moment to take over. This dynamic between Yuji and Sukuna adds so much tension and complexity to the story, as Yuji has to constantly deal with the danger of having Sukuna inside him while also trying to achieve his own goals. Sukuna's goals and motivations. So, what exactly does Sukuna want? Well, his main goals and motivations are still kind of a mystery. As the story progresses, we learn more about his character and what drives him. Unlike most curses, who are just mindlessly evil, Sukuna is super intelligent and always thinking ahead. He's got plans within plans, often testing and manipulating those around him. His main goal? To get back to his full power. To do that, he needs to reclaim his 20 fingers. With each finger Yuji consumes, Sukuna gets closer to his original form, gaining more power and influence. This quest for power drives a lot of Sukuna's actions and interactions with other characters. Sukuna's relationships with other characters. Sukuna's interactions with other characters are defined by his arrogance and disdain. He looks down on pretty much everyone, human or curse alike. But he's got a particular interest in Megumi Fushiguro, a fellow sorcerer and one of Yuji's friends. Sukuna recognizes Megumi's unique potential and abilities. While he usually disrespects everyone, he views Megumi as a valuable asset and a potential threat, making their dynamic really interesting. Sukuna's relationship with Yuji is the heart of the story. Although Sukuna constantly mocks and belittles Yuji, he also seems to have a weird respect for Yuji's resilience and strength. And this complicated dynamic adds a lot of depth to their relationship, since Sukuna is both a constant danger and, in a weird way, an unwanted ally. Ryomen Sukuna is an insanely complex and deep character who embodies real fear and power in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. From his terrifying reign in the past to his revival and the relationships he forms with the new characters, Sukuna's story is filled with tragedy, ambition, and pure evil. As fans, we're not just drawn to Sukuna because of his strength, but also because of his complex personality. His presence adds so much excitement and tension to the story, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Whether he ultimately reaches his goals or our heroes manage to stop him is still up in the air, but one thing's for sure. Sukuna holds a major place in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, and his role as the story's villain makes everything so much more epic.